Father, Doctor, Secretary.
Yes, Father, we heard about your conversation with the President and siguro the President heard about your beer vaccine kaya biglang naalok sa inyo yung ano.
Good evening. My mother was shocked. I was shocked. It was totally unexpected. I am grateful for the President's invitation to serve. However, I'm a Catholic priest. I have a vow of obedience. My life is not my own. It belongs to the Lord now. And so I declined quickly, only because I know that for me to do something like that would require the permission of my religious superiors. And it's up to them. It's not my life. My life belongs to another at this point.
Yes, Father. Well, some would even say that you refused to offer too quickly. But anyway.
You didn't even think about it. Not even pause to.
I knew my answer as soon as I was asked.
How is your
Why is it always coming back to me when it comes to the beer vaccine?
Hello, Ed.
I mean, your Balik Scientist program, is it contributing to your R&D on the vaccine?
So the Balik Scientist program is really a designation, and I'm grateful to the Philippines that will allow me to return home to train the younger Filipino scientists, to give them the gift that the Lord gave me in a world-class scientific education and world-class training. And that will allow me. So I go home, I lecture to Filipinos, I teach Filipinos, I will meet other Filipinos. I'm doing this now on Zoom because technically the Balik Scientist requires me to return home, but I was given the Balik Scientist designation during the peak of the Delta surge. So there was no way I was going home. Everything was in ECQ. So it's my hope that I'll be able to contribute to building up science at home. And Ed, to answer your question, one of the things I have said is that I always am surprised at the paperwork in the Philippines. And so I've spent the last 3 or 4 weeks trying to send biological materials to my colleagues at UST in the lab that we need to finish our experiments. We did it on our mice, but we have to test their blood. And I need to send something over, and it's actually quite difficult. FedEx will not allow me to send it without certain papers, and trying to get those papers has been a challenge. So I have reached out to as many different people in the government that I work with, and they are in their graciousness, they are trying to help me to get that paperwork done so that we can Federal Express the antibodies to the Philippines. But the antibodies are here in my refrigerator. We're just waiting.
You were speaking with somebody who could expedite that just yesterday.
Yeah, you can do everything faster if you're the secretary of health.
You were right there.
You had your chance, Father.
Wait, kailangan pa ba ng EUA niyan pagka natapos? Kailangan pa ba i-EUA yan?
Yeah.
So, I have reached out to many secretaries to try to help me, and we are trying to get that paperwork so that the Federal Express will accept the package to send it to to allow me to ship it to UST.
But Father, not to complicate things with you with whoever you need to deal with, but give us an idea of the red tape as it impacts even science.
Well, so I'm trying to ship something, and so it's a matter of getting the necessary permits that will allow me that the government has to approve that I can use this. Now, these are standard biological reagents, but I need permits. And because I'm not used to the Filipino system, it's not clear to me who I should reach out to. And when I ask people, no one's quite sure who, and I've asked different people, and like I said, I'm just trying all avenues. I mean, I was told, Father, you should bribe people. I said, there's no way I'm going to bribe anyone.
But you
were already.
You didn't ask yesterday. I mean, in Malacanang,
Yes, you were already in the press
it didn't
con
occur
with
to
the
you to.
president.
Yeah.
Pwede mo ilagay yan sa magnetic lifters.
So maybe what I should do is I should attempt to ask
Attend
the
another
president for help.
briefing.
So I will, look, the Lord is my boss, and my boss can do many things. And I've asked him many times. So I'm just very patient, and it will happen. And when it happens, it will happen. And I will just go forward doing that.